one.
Nice.
Oh.
Nothing but static.
What did I... Oh. I can hear it myself.
It's so bad, even you can hear it.
Is it better now?
Nope.
No, give your mic a tap, maybe that'll fix it. Nope. Wiggle the port a little bit, maybe, I don't know. Wiggle the port.
I come in and we're talking about wiggling. What is this?
Halo Hunter has to wiggle his port.
Oh my god, what have we gotten ourselves into?
Why is it everyone keeps joining when I say something bad? It's just... God damn it. Oh god.
It's a... No thank you, I'm not dancing this dance today. Or should I say, shuffling this shuffle. Next!
Oh yeah.
Nope.
A little bit. We can't hear you, but... The standard... Oh, there we go. That was... Yeah, that might help.
Ah,
Nice
clearness.
So
Now-
it begins.
Enough for a self-plug. Tonight's podcast is brought to you by Dust and Elysian Tale. Get the game, bastard.
Well, I guess we know what Sora's been playing.
I wonder what I've been playing. Hold on, let me just do a mic test here. I opened the wrong software. I thought that was Audacity. Shit. I opened ArcSoft by accident.
Nobody needs Audacity anymore.
I still have it. I mean, it's good
I
price.
use it all the time.
Oh, I've still
Only
got
one
it.
person who needs it on this. Karto's speakers are enough to record it or whatever. According to him.
Hello, my name is Sora X Nagisa, and you're watching everything.
I don't even know how we're going to get an intro to this, because this is just going to be the mental.
Well, we could just superimpose JonTron.
Works every time. Yay!
Hey, you...
All I can say is my life is dominated by Log Horizon and Kill the Kill. Just dominated.
Log Horizon?
Log Horizon, there is nothing else.
Oh, Nretsew, I've got something to tell you about
What?
Oh dear.
If you're about to tell me that they announced an actual Log Horizon MMO, I'm going
that. Oh,
to...
no.
Squeak. Squeak for me, Nretsew.
Squeak.
No spoilers. Haven't watched past episode 9.
Ah.
Crunchyroll. On a break.
You may remember, I think it might have actually been in our last podcast, where afterwards I just started flicking through Neo magazine.
Yeah. Oh god.
Look.
Yep.
Let me guess. Log Horizon meets Sword Art Online.
Nope.
Okay.
What's rot
Can confirm.
in the land of the rising sun?
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, Joe?
Not
Oh, I've got to read you this.
the opening of the podcast. I don't read the Neo magazine.
Yep.
Oh god.
Let's go.
A mega popular online RPG is launched, but twist! Everyone playing finds himself trapped in the game for real. Why are they trapped? Who's responsible? Can they escape? Who cares? Yep, Log Horizon treads the exceedingly well-worn path down the .hack, Batum, Sword Art Online and more. Now anime is an inspirational illustrious I can never say the word industry at the best of times.
Even I could pronounce that.
At the best of times, and very few titles are truly original. But would it have hurt the creators to at least try to do something slightly new with the formula?
Bullshit.
This feels like a pick and mix of all those other shows, just executed without any of their positive elements.
Oh wow.
And as for the cast, in the time between watching the episodes and writing this, we've forgotten every single one of them. Log Horizon is a cheap attempt at jumping into the bandwagon that's already broken down. Never before has a genre burnt itself out so quickly.
What magazine is this?
This person confused and thinks this is Sword Art Online? Like, shouldn't he be switching these around? Like, just, what? What? No.
On
I'm
the other
just
side, he loves Death Note. I want to go on record and say I want to punch the living fuck out of the person who wrote that.
Yeah, I'll join you. I'll hold him fast. Log Horizon is king right now. That shit's amazing.
Hello, this is Karto1989 for the December 2013 BlazeCast. With me this time is Halo Hunter,
That's me.
We
Nretsew.
fired him.
You can't get
Sorry,
rid of me. It's, I'm too depressed to argue.
No, he wormed his way back in just like every other time.
Just don't mention how. No begging involved.
It may or may have involved wiggling of ports.
Yeah, so we have Halo Hunter, Nretsew,
Indeed, I am here.
Dominic,
Yes, I'm here as well.
Sora,
Oh, that's BlazeCast.
and Riddic.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Is this a record of how many people has been on?
I think almost.
Oh, if
no,
only
we did-
Preston was
we
here.
did have,
You let us
we did
down.
have- he might turn up later, we never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we have, who else was in the Blaze chat? Cold Chaos. He was on here once, wasn't he?
Yeah,
in
he
one
was.
of his.
We had Digi.
That's about it.
That's about it. That's it.
We all know Digi's a pleb, so whatever.
Yeah.
I'm assuming by the time this podcast is released, it'll be pretty much Christmas. So,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Or if you're
Jingle
religiously
bells.
sensitive, Merry Christmas, you fuckers.
Oh god.
I could just imagine. Has anyone seen a T-shirt for Hunter used meme look, but it's just a superimposed picture of Hunter's face on it? Just like, Hunter used meme look.
It's super effective.
I gotta Photoshop that now one day.
Oh,
Just
God.
a picture of Hunter. It's just- oh, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah, so this is our
Yep.
end of year special. So we're not only going to be doing our usual thing, we're also going to be doing our end of year awards.
Woo!
Fuck, I'm unprepared.
You're never prepared.
Fair enough.
You practically don't take part in anything else.
True, go on.
In all
What do you want,
fairness,
dog? My dog's
in all fairness, who needs preparation?
damn straight. And for the win.
Ah, brother. So, do only have a few little bits of news from my end, considering, we're off for pretty much an entire month, and fuck all happened, as is the normal
That's
way.
not true. We did have a few things come out, despite one of them being shit.
We had about 50 different things announced for something that Halo Hunter just loves.
Does it begin with P?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Tis Pokemon. No, I know what it would be. Yeah.
Quite a few things beginning with P were announced, or released.
Okay.
Announced and released simultaneously.
Preparing the mute button.
Okay, so, first off, fuck you, Google.
Yeah, let's start with
What,
that.
yeah, selling out to the government? What?
No, Google sold out to themselves. That's how fucking self-centered they are.
Yep.
They
How
sold
is
out
that
to
even
themselves.
possible?
They found a way.
Like party.
They just,
I thought it was Google and Facebook who did this as well, so, okay.
I don't know.
It's basically Google want to be the new Facebook,
Right.
but nobody wants them to be.
Yeah.
It's like Yahoo wanting to be the Google, but nobody wants them to be.
Yeah. Google don't know their place, is essentially it.
It's a search engine and nothing more.
Exactly.
Are you happy at that?
They're not listening to anyone.
It's like, we're Google. We can do anything.
So what have they actually done?
It's not impossible.
Well, let's see. Okay, so first off, they did... Well, let's go back a little bit now, but pretty much everything that's happened throughout the year. So firstly, we have that whole one channel thing that they tried to set up.
Which I can't even remember. That must have been a while.
No,
ago.
I can't even fucking remember that.
that's basically the current layout.
Everyone is a special snowflake.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Let's nurture every single person.
Yeah, they basically wanted to destroy personalization with that. Okay, then zoom forward to fairly recently, where they tried to force everybody who has a YouTube account to get a Google Plus account.
Woo! It doesn't affect me.
Hey, I got a new username out of it, so I don't give a shit. Just,
Would you
I-
like to use your username or your real name? Pick one.
I just kept saying, fuck you, Google.
yeah.
Google.
No. I just said that my real name was my username. Just
Yeah.
to fuck with them.
I just find it so stupid that, because it's not just Google, but it's also like Facebook and all. They try to force you to use your real name.
No one wants to do that.
Yeah.
For good reason, too. Like, let's be honest. Like,
Yeah. Number one reason is security. And second of all, there's a few people out there who might want to use a pen name.
Yes.
Third of all, like me, if you can't be bothered at all. Which I'm guessing is pretty much 90% of those people. Am I right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, probably so.
But I just love this. The fact that they forced everybody to set up these Google Plus accounts, which just fucked up everyone. Let's face
Yeah,
it.
pretty much.
No, that transition to, trying to log into that new account was just awful.
I remember back in the day when Google had that, like, advanced search. Like, you used to have that thing where you'd log into Google and you'd have, like, a calendar and a fucking, like, the search bar. And it was I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't called Google Plus. It was called something else. It was like iGoogle or something. That used to be kind of cool. I remember that.
Could have been
That was-
worse. Could have been worse. It could have been Obamacare.
Yeah. No, that was like ages ago, back when I was like still in primary school. They had that, and I thought that was pretty good. They didn't need Google Plus; should have just kept iGoogle because I
Yeah.
thought that was quite cool. Because you could go to your homepage, and it would be the Google search bar, then your calendar, then your YouTube feed, then all your stuff, and then you wouldn't have to go through this giant Google Plus thing.
Yeah.
I can't,
So
I can't stand established, internet sites, so say Google or YouTube or whatever, just changing their system and just asking more of the people signing up. It just happens all the time, like every year, annually. It's unacceptable.
Yeah, so if it was, for added security reasons, then okay, it'd be annoying, but
That's
fine.
the excuse, though.
Yeah, I know. But it's not. It's literally just Google wanted more people to use Google Plus, and it backfired. Because
Oh yeah.
even though it's still happening, nobody is using Google Plus. Nobody gives a fuck about Google Plus.
They only get the Google Plus because they just want to use the comment system.
Yeah.
Other than that,
And if you're
Google
forced
Plus
to use the
is
service, it can't be any good.
Yeah. Which leads into our next topic.
The comment system.
Fuck that comment system.
Thankfully, they have.
Hell.
Thankfully, they have. I believe they've switched it back already, or at least fixed
I
it.
don't know if they've definitely made it better because I haven't seen any dicks anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've modified it so that it's.
Oh, you leave
a lot
pictures
easier
of
to
dicks on
use.
this? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the-
back in the day, people were doing like ASCII art of dicks and like really highly
Well, we had-
detailed dicks
we had-
as well.
Well, we had dicks, we had swastikas, we had tanks,
Peter
And-
Bear.
I saw
Peter
tanks,
Bear.
Adolf Hitler's entire portrait.
Yes.
And, I like the ones which were like the entire script for Star Wars. Shit, those ones are great. I love
And
those.
even though it wasn't art, we also had viruses being passed around in the comments.
Yeah, for security's sake.
But no, that was one of the jokes that was going around when the new comment system went out. Oh, let's just see what videos are out. Oh, nothing interesting. Let's just go on a random one. I wonder what books I can read today. Oh, Macbeth!
My dog's being bitchy. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, it was just... Who at Google thought that was a good idea?
Probably
the
someone
person
who
who made the
used a
Google.
lot of drugs at the time.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's the person who made the Google account project saying, "Oh, look at our numbers. That isn't going so good." And so, as an attempt to save his ass, he's done this project, and now he's universally hated.
Even more.
Da-da-da-da-da.
But then, it got worse. With the most recent little fiasco. Sora,
For
do you want
anyone-
to explain this one?
First of all, for anyone who's not associated with the multi-channel network, you're fucked as well.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright, so basically this is what happened. YouTube is telling all these multi-channel networks to basically tell their separate their users from managed channels and affiliated channels. Affiliated channels means they're dead.
I love how stoned Sora sounds.
I can't.
Well, his
I can't-
icon character looks stoned as well. So.
Well, the thing is, I can't sound very emotional because I'll be too fucking loud. So,
Oh.
yeah. So anyways, what was I? Where was I? Oh yeah. Basically, all these affiliated channels, they're pretty much screwed because now, the new YouTube system is that for affiliated channels, they have to wait. They can upload their stuff, but they have to wait a grand total of 2 days.
Yeah,
for it
you
to
have,
be
you have to upload it, set it as unlisted, then wait 2 days for it to be reviewed before you can release it.
I'm glad
Thing
I'm
is, it's
the
not
only person
even
who
that
doesn't
they're
do
all-
any work around here.
It's not even that they're all being reviewed, it's that it's a random check, but you still need to do this in advance to make sure, just in case yours is one of the random checks.
Yeah.
Which is
And it's
stupid.
And it's stupid. It screws 90% of everybody who's using YouTube.
It does. It does.
It-
Especially
what I
those
find
that are
amusing
making
is-
money.
Yeah, what I find amusing is it's going to really affect people like Polaris or Total Biscuit who do daily news videos,
Yeah.
because they can't predict the news 2 days in advance.
Is there any kind of
Yeah, but the
priority
thing is,
system
I
they got
know-
in place,
I'm
like the most popular
Yeah,
channels?
I do know that the most popular channels probably aren't going to get affected because they're going to have affiliates and sponsored members. So there's going to be two groups. They're basically creating a hierarchy system in YouTube. You're going to have your
Yeah,
super
class
rich.
structure.
Yeah, we're going to have
Because that can't... Because if Killer Kills told us anything, a class system is A-OK.
Yeah.
Yes. No, we're going to have our people, our Total Biscuits, our Juicy Coxes, our Dodgers, etc., etc.
Holy shit, YouTube's Nazis.
Yes.
They're going to be at the top of the ladder, and they're going to have all the money, and they're going to be the only people that can possibly make money off YouTube, while everyone else is struggling down the bottom to try and break even and scrape up to the top. And that's pretty much what's going to happen, is you're going to have smaller channels which won't even be able to get off the ground because of this, and it actually is going to hurt YouTube financially, because they're not going to have all of the small channels creating small amounts of money for them, which all combines together to create one big pot, instead of relying on a whole heap of big things to give you lots of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't affect us.
I'm just waiting for the entire wave of people to just leave YouTube and go somewhere else.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened already.
Yeah, but where do you go, though? Because Blip's kind of shut down shop.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
that's
that-
one of the biggest arguments for YouTube at the moment, is if there was somewhere else we could go, we would go there. But no one was stupid enough back at the time when YouTube was growing to try and compete with them. And because of that, there is nowhere else. Now would be the perfect time to bring out something new.
Yeah.
But
If
they
If someone
can't.
brought
Yeah,
out a gaming Pacific YouTube,
Yeah, the
specifically
biggest-
for video games,
The biggest thing with
money.
Blip is the fact that nobody's using it, so it has to cut down on channels because it doesn't have enough to run itself.
That, and I heard they got brought out by another company as well. So that's another thing with Blip.
Yeah.
They I think I watched a video where someone got bit by them, and it was that they got brought out by a larger company or something, and that larger company only cares about the profits, and henceforth why the cuttings happened.
Yeah, and there's tons of other ones you can really think of. There's Daily Motion, but who the fuck really uses that? Sorry, Nate.
Yeah.
He's been forced to use Daily Motion because that's the only place that he can put his videos onto.
Yeah, YouTube's not going to have any of that shit, you know.
Oh, it's
Absolutely not. I'm seriously just waiting for like the downfall, and YouTube finally realizes.
They'll realise when it's too fucking late. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like when something comes along.
When Google got...
I swear, pretty much all...
Now's the time, because they said the changes aren't coming until next year, so now is the time for them to realise, oh fuck,
yeah,
we need to stop this, or we are going to be screwed.
Yeah, did the comment system fiasco teach them nothing?
No, obviously.
Absolutely
Given they probably had all this planned, like, months ago.
Exactly, and it's blown up in their faces.
Yeah. It's just, they're just not in... They only care about the profits.
Yeah.
They're not caring about
that's the thing that I've been sort of noticing. That's something that I've been really noticing all this year, is big companies not really paying attention to what they're doing.
Yeah, they're not caring about the consequences of their actions. They're only caring about the consequences that give them profit. And
the
it's
problem
not
is...
going to... Yeah, no, sorry, continue.
The problem with it is that the companies think they can do these things and it'll be okay, but they can't actually consult people and say, what do you guys think about these changes? Because they have their own departments in this actual company that do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all going to go back down to what I said, is that you're making a bigger net gain by having all of these smaller, like 2,000 subscriber channels getting you X amount of money than having like a couple of hundred big channels that are getting you a whole heap of money. You're actually making more by having both systems in place than having one or the other. So they're shooting themselves in the foot, basically, by doing this.
Maybe it's not a matter of financial incentive. Maybe they want fewer channels so they have stronger control over them, and they can, like, say, well, you're one of the top 100. Do you want to work with us, or do we have to exclude you? Maybe
oh my
it's...
God, YouTube is becoming kill the killer.
And then, like I said, well, that's basically what I said earlier, but it's basically like, if that's the case, what you were saying, Hunter, it's like, all the smaller channels will just go, I'm going to go make my own video site with hookers and blackjack.
Yes, definitely.
I'll grab the 3-star uniforms.
I'll grab the waifu card. For all your waifu needs, buy a waifu card.
Don't touch Satsuki Kiryuin, you're going to die.
Not touching no one, don't you worry.
But the more kind of restrictions they put on, the higher the chance for someone to make a pretty reasonable competition to like YouTube and stuff like that. I mean,
like I said, if someone came out with like a gaming Pacific YouTube, like we have a gaming Pacific streaming service,
someone will
Twitch.
eventually do this.
Yeah, it's like, you're kind of right, Nretsew. I'm surprised really nobody has done that. It's like, we have Twitch for gaming streaming, and that's become immensely popular.
Oh yeah.
Give us a gaming equivalent of YouTube.
Can you imagine if Twitch actually branched out? Twitch could do this, is they could branch out into
They
videos.
have done this.
A video uploading site.
Yeah.
Technically
Yeah,
they
not
do.
just streaming. Yeah. Not just
Technically do,
streaming.
because you could easily just stream the video you want and then highlight that, and then it's in your history and people can watch it on demand.
Well, yeah, but it'd be good if that was like something that happened anyway.
It would be good.
It's probably something a lot of people are going to be doing, possibly, if this doesn't work out for them with YouTube.
Yeah, cause I think if Twitch were to become, have a video uploading system as well, that would basically, I think that would probably please YouTube a lot more, because then a lot of the the Let's Plays and all, they would leave YouTube and go over to Twitch fully.
Yes, but then also people like Total Biscuit and
Exactly, so YouTube would realise what a fucking idiots they've been.
Yeah, the big people will move as well, because for them it'll be better, because they won't ever have to worry about the whole copyright and stuff thing, you know,
Yeah.
because they'll go to a gaming Pacific place, which has got the licenses to be able to stream said stuff.
I was
So-
going to mention that as one of the reasons why they want fewer Let's Players, like top ranking people, because there's no way they could have the same copyright restrictions on like thousands upon thousands of YouTube channels, because they don't have the manpower to view them all. But like a top 100 system, oh yeah, they've got it down.
Yeah, it's like,
Copyright
By,
We
by,
did-
by the way, copyright system in YouTube, fix
Ugh.
that shit.
It hasn't been fixed.
um,
It hasn't been fixed for years. Do you think they're gonna fix it now?
yeah, because
Yep.
here's something. The first part of the Smash Bros. Brawl LP has had a copyright claim on it recently. Not from Nintendo, but from a Zodiac company.
See what?
Who in the blue hell is Zodiac?
See, this is what I'm talking about. That system is just completely outdated. It
Yeah.
just
I feel
doesn't
like I need
work.
little Karibo here to explain that to me.
It
Zodiac,
doesn't.
you know, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah,
whatever.
we
No,
we
the whole. Yeah.
we do honestly need basically different YouTubes for different types of video.
Let's play shit around the house, cat videos.
Yeah.
But no, I think we've probably ranted about YouTube enough, actually. We don't have a whole podcast be about that. But yeah,
Yep.
if you do have a problem with it, I think, like, they probably won't listen anyway, but if you have enough people speaking out about it, you know, just speak out.
No, it's
the only thing
YouTube.
you can really do.
It's
I know,
YouTube
we
and
have to
Google.
speak out about it. I mean, where is Anonymous now talking about
Yeah,
this?
where's Anonymous? Stop fucking...
Well,
Stop
Nretsew,
caring about money.
Nretsew, remember though,
Corruption.
this is YouTube and Google. They don't
Yeah.
listen
Yeah,
to
I
jack
know.
shit.
I know, but the thing is if you have enough... You know, I'm just saying, that's the only thing you really can do, is speak out about it. You know, that's the only thing
No,
we have
they're
the power to
they're
do.
basically treating all these complaints like they do whenever they introduce a new layout. They keep going, oh, people will get used to it.
Speaking of which, the layout's also kind of shit. Look at all of that sexy space. All of that white space
Well,
on my
I will
monitor.
I will say this. One thing that they have actually added, which I do like, even though it's still not as easy to use as it should be, is that you can actually put your subscriptions into groups.
Oh,
Like you can create a folder and then you can just put certain people into it. So
Never known that.
Yeah, I've got it set up like that. Because I've got like
if
over...
I have like no subscribers, so it doesn't fucking
No,
matter. But
well, I'm subscribed to like over 100 people on YouTube. So I've got like one folder for all my main people, one which is just dedicated to AMV channels, one for all music channels, and the fourth one is just all random bit.
how the fuck do I have 25 subscribers? I don't even know.
So yeah, I like...
most of them are people I know, but the ones that I don't know, it's kind of like, what? Who are these people?
Yeah.
Like, why would you follow me? I don't even release anything. What the fuck?
Yeah. Anyway, I like that idea, but that's it. That's the only thing YouTube have implemented this entire year that I like.
Well worth
Yeah,
the downgrade.
Yeah. So
Oh,
anyway,
well, then, did someone say Persona?
Fuck you.
hmm.
Nobody
I
said
think,
Persona.
well, they didn't just say Persona, they said Persona.
Yeah.
Persona. Persona.
So we had a bit of a
So,
cat.
is it
So
we're talking about League of Legends?
yeah.
Jinx. It's totally Jinx.
Yep.
On the waifu list.
So a little while back, Atlas decided to do, who are now owned by Sega, by the way. I can't believe we didn't actually talk about this. Yeah, Sega owns Atlas.
I know you were
Ah.
saving it for me.
So how
Which is-
long till Sonic becomes a Persona?
I just
That's
want to
like,
I just want to point out, when Sega announced that they'd bought Atlas, everyone was like, rest in peace Persona, no more Persona, it's all going to go downhill. What's the first thing they announced afterwards? Persona dancing game.
Made by the
Yes.
Project Diva team.
Yes, and
Yes.
I actually, everyone's like going ape shit over that. I'm so excited.
I want to play it. It looks awesome.
I am so excited for that. That looks amazing.
So yeah, Alice decided to do a countdown, and they basically announced 3 brand new Persona games at the same time. First off being Persona 4 Dancing All Night for the Vita.
I love how they announced that. Just like everyone's like, oh my god, is it going to be Persona 5? Is it going to be Persona 5? And then it's this dancing game, and everyone's like, oh my god, why Sega? Just
All I'm gonna say is that I'm buying the fucking Vita, getting the wires, plugging it into the hopage, and we're gonna start recording.
You can't stream a Vita.
Yes, you can.
correction.
Well, you can.
You can record from the Vita.
Can you?
You can record from the Vita.
How?
I've seen a channel called Omega Evolution record Tales of Hearts.
Yes,
And that's on
Karto.
Vita.
Yes, Karto. You can record a Vita, but not with that attitude.
Recording from a Vita.
I
What
was
is
going to
this
suggest
sort
you
of-
videotape it with your camera yourself, but
No. What you do is you go onto PlayAsia.com, you buy a PlayStation Vita TV, and then you stream using that.
Yeah, I was thinking that I can understand, but I thought nobody had figured out how to actually get into the Vita.
Oh, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know the wonders of a Vita.
Hey, they managed
To be fair-
hack they hacked Pokemon by fucking X and Y. I'm pretty sure they can hack a Vita.
I was going to say, they've managed to hack into the X and Y files. They've managed to create a 3DS capture card. I'm sure a Vita's nothing.
I can remember them saying that they were having massive trouble with it.
That's probably because of the whole 1080p DDR or something that they have on the... Do they have that on PlayStation 3 where you can't, like, export 1080p or something?
Something like that,
HDMI?
yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't do HDMI. I learned that the other day when trying to stream.
Yeah, yes, that's a DD. That's something they put in to try and stop people from pirating Blu-rays, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that, so you can't record Blu-rays. Which is fair-ishy enough, but...
Could have done it better.
We'll let it slide.
could have been handled a little bit better. You could have done it in a different way. But anyway, back to Persona Dancing Game. Hype train! Everybody join the hype train!
Oh
Oh
god.
yeah.
Dancing P4 hero. Marking out right there.
Okay. It does honestly look like a bit of a laugh. And I will say this, it at least looks a lot better than the other game the Project Eva team worked on, which was the K-On! Rhythm game.
Oh yeah, that was
No, that
okay.
existed.
I own it, the physical copy.
I've got it as well.
I was highly fucking disappointed. That's
Yeah.
I
It's
expected
got
more.
a lot of good ideas. It's just got a really lousy track list and a really awful system for inputting the buttons.
Not to
Basically,
mention,
good idea, bad implication.
Yes.
Yes.
not to mention, why have we not gotten a K-On! Rock Band game yet?
That was based-
They
no,
stopped making
No,
rock band.
No,
no.
Sora,
No,
that
no.
was it. That was it, remember, because it had 5-player co-op where each character played as a different one of the K-On! girls.
God damn it!
You're both wrong. Rocksmith K-On!
Oh. Yes, learn to play
Guess what
Sword one
I've
time
been
on the real
playing?
guitar.
Guess what I've been playing?
Oh god.
Uh,
So anyway, the other game they announced is Persona Q, Shadow of the
that looks
Labyrinth
interesting.
for the
That looks
3DS.
yeah, that looks kind of interesting. I'm a little bit interested in that.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's on 3DS and I can buy it.
Or as I would like to call it, Persona Odyssey.
Yeah, it is basically Adrian Odyssey with Persona characters.
Watch it be
Still
hard as
interesting.
dicks.
Yeah.
The dick shall be hardened. Mm.
Though again, loads of people are saying that game's going to be shit just for the art style.
Oh, I thought the art style looks kind of cute. Actually.
Yeah, I like it.
And
West QQ.
these are the same hypocrites who thought Wind Waker was going to be a bad game.
Exactly.
yeah. Good point.
It's like
Yeah.
you have to remember that if it's for a Nintendo format, odds are they're going to try and aim more for the cutesy side of things.
Yeah.
That's all
That's-
they've got. They can't.
Yeah, that's why whenever Sega release a Miku game on the 3DS, they've gone for the Necrodroid style instead of the realistic ones.
Speaking of which, the new trailer for that was awesome.
Mm.
I really want to get that if anyone. No, Sega.
Sega.
Sega's got a number of things they need to hurry up and localise, like the Phantasy Star Online 2. When that shit gets down here, I'm picking that up. That looks amazing.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Let me just check my patch here. It's almost done. I can't wait to play it.
Damn it! Oh, God.
Watch it take up like half. Watch it take up half of Riddick's space on his hard drive.
Oh no, it does. It does. It used to before I got my hard drive
Why?
wiped.
Why do I think honestly the closest we'll ever get to it is actually the Project Diva song?
Yeah, probably.
That was so
They
hard.
need
That
to
was so hard.
hurry the fuck up. Yeah.
That song was so hard on Extreme. So
Oh,
bad.
I cannot do any of the songs on Extreme.
Well, too
Fucking
bad.
casuals.
I
Although I
did all
can't,
the songs.
I can't talk. I can't do it on any difficulty because I don't own the fucking game.
Ha!
I did.
I own it twice. Suck on that.
Give me one.
That
I
just
did
sounds
all
sad.
the songs. I did all the songs on Extreme, and I recorded it on my YouTube channel.
Plug, 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 plug.
Plug. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Plug. Anyways,
Yeah, so,
and
well, it wasn't really an announcement, but they did talk a little bit more. Well, they announced the home console version of the Ultimax Suplex Hold.
Best title for a fighting game ever. Just you win. You win.
but you know the most hype thing yet? Adachi fucking confirmed, mate.
I'm sorry. The only fighting game I'm hyped for at the moment is J-Stars.
Yeah, I'm waiting for J-Stars too.
Yeah.
Just because I can play as Kurokami Madaka.
Which reminds me, Sora, I'm gonna need to bribe you so much money for you to buy it for me and send it over.
Okay, so
You be
and the-
paying me anyways.
the last game the Atlas decided to announce was Persona 5.
I love how they hyped up all the other games, and Persona 5 was just like the smallest little bit of hype.
Yeah.
It was just like the last thing they did in like 5 seconds just to wrap up the show. It's just
No, I,
Everyone was so exhausted with the great news, they just didn't have the energy left to scrape up the excitement for it.
I think we can all agree that Persona 5 was like the Peggle 2 of that announcement.
yeah. Oh yes, they should just like redub the Pickle 2 announcement.
oh, and guys, Persona 5!
Crickets.
I
They
Well,
can't-
I do think it's a bit fitting though that Persona 5 most likely will be one of the last PS3 games, much like how Persona 4 was one of the last PS2 games over here.
I think you'll find that FIFA was the very last.
Yeah, I didn't say it was the very last. I said it was one of the last.
I don't
Well,
know.
it's
FIFA,
noteworthy, considering
FIFA
Free was just a clone of the last one, and the one before that, and one before that, of course.
I just want to
Anyway.
point out though, FIFA 13, this year's FIFA was on the PS2.
14, you mean?
Ah, the same thing.
Well, considering the fact that even though
That's
they're
not-
not making PlayStation 2s,
Yeah,
they stopped
that's also.
today.
Isn't that also the same FIFA that they also decided to release on both the Vita and the PSP?
Yes.
Well, no, PSP I can kind of understand because in Japan the PSP is like fucking like big, like people still buy that shit.
Yeah,
so
but
I can
remember-
understand that.
Nret-
This is FIFA.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
remember
I-
Nretsew, most people in Japan actually do use the download service for their games.
That is true.
And all PSP games can be played on the Vita.
Mm. Very
So what-
true.
So what's the fucking point?
Yep.
Ah,
They just want more money. That's all.
Back to Persona 5.
Yeah, back
All
to
I can
Persona 5.
say-
I
all I
am
can
kind of hyped for this. Sorry, continue.
The only thing I can bloody say about this is thank God they fucking buried Persona 4.
Yeah.
You say that.
Oh, here we go. Sora's gonna piss off half the internet again.
I still hate Persona 4 to this day.
And people still hate you to this day.
I'm just gonna back away before they all come to murder you. I don't want to get in the way of this. I'm just gonna back up here. There we go, that's better.
Hey,
Continue.
hey,
Continue.
hey, Persona 4 fanbase, Kanji Tatsumi sucks. The end.
I'll get the defibrillator ready, Karto. You go get some rubbing
Adrenaline.
alcohol.
Yeah,
Adrenaline, yes.
I'll go get some Risei figurines to distract them.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. That sounds like a good idea. Just.
You have to remember, Sora, there may be... You say that they're done, even though they announced 2 new games with the Persona 4 cast in.
The thing is, I know they did that, but now that Persona 5 is out, after those 2 games are done and people are done enjoying playing that game, Persona 5 comes out, it's just gonna fucking bury Persona 4.
But then you also remember that...
Before Persona 4 cameo.
Yeah, and you also have to remember that they are trying to build a fighting game series around Persona 4.
True.
And I'd have no idea what the story of P4 Ush is gonna be.
I honestly...
Suplex.
it honestly seems like they've retconned the ending of the first game, so it's like, what was the fucking point of adding a story then?
Yeah, pretty much.
We wanted a fucking sequel. Instead, you give us a new antagonist that kind of reminds me of Hazama, and Adachi.
Yeah.
Fucking Adachi.
It's like, so the ending of Persona 4 Arena, the P4 characters are going to the location of Persona 3 to figure out what's going on. In Ultimate Suplex Hall, they're back in their hometown where all the trouble has started again.
Because sequels. We must have the sequels.
Plot hole in the top corner.
And we must have the sequels.
I'm
all
so
the sequels.
expecting to just brush the ending of Persona 4 Arena under a rug, saying, "What are you talking about? That never happened."
Probably. Back to Persona 5.
What do you mean back to Persona 5? They had a single trailer, they barely announced anything.
Oh, but I thought it was interesting though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the whole cheers and the shackles and the balls and the.
I'm glad
There
we're
were
back.
balls.
I'm
Hey,
glad
Huntress,
we're back to the dark and edgy Persona we all know.
Yeah.
I just
say it so far.
I'm saying this because I'm still waiting for the ultimate funeral of Persona 4.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
get
I-
barely any news of Fallout 4. That's
Yeah.
terrific.
Oh, actually.
Other than the
speaking of
fact that the teaser site that everyone thought, oh my god, we're gonna get an announcement. Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
that was the funniest fucking thing ever. Just, I knew it was going to be fake as well. I was just like, oh god. And then it was pretty much like something to do with the Reddit, and I was like, oh wow.
Wasn't that pretty much the same story what happened with Shenmue 3 recently?
Oh yeah, because that was someone registered domains or something, and they, like, Sega or someone initially basically just said, nope, that's not real.
Speaking of registering domains, let's talk about a more interesting franchise. Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Yeah.
Yes!
Wait,
I-
what?
Yeah, Sony have registered a domain for Sonic the Movie.
I
They've
wonder what
registered
they're going to be
multiple-
working on.
Oh, good.
Multiple domains for it.
Please don't say they've got Eddie LeBron for that. Please don't say that.
Well, I think I can.
think as the echidna.
Yeah, I think I can pretty much sum up everybody's feelings on this right now.
Sounds dirty.
Yeah, I can sum up everything right now. The entire fan base hopes that 1, they haven't hired Eddie LeBron, and 2, they haven't got the art design from Sonic Boom.
To be fair,
Turns out it's a direct tie-in to the new TV.
Yeah, it's a movie-length first episode.
We haven't seen anything on Sonic Boom other than that teaser. For all we know, it could look really nice, be really good, and then all of these complaints have been for nothing.
And then
I
it's
have
a
to
fake
agree.
trailer.
I have to agree. I'm not harping on Sonic.
Yeah, I'm not.
just saying
Yeah, it's
this,
just.
this could turn out. To
It's
be
just the fact that you have to remember, Riddick. It is the Sonic community. We bitch about the single minuscule detail.
Yep.
See, being part of the Sonic community, I'm allowed to say this. I agree with what's his name, Yahtzee, when he summed up the Sonic community. Every time a new Sonic game or something Sonic is announced, they all come out of their holes and go, "Oh look, this Sonic, he's not dead, he's going to be revived, this is going to be amazing." Then the game's released and everything goes ominously quiet.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. And then 5 seconds later, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like we're all excited until the game's released, and then we all bitch about it.
Yeah.
We were on a roll with Generations as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
The funny thing with me is that for the very first time I wasn't hyped for a Sonic game with Lost World.
Same here.
I just was not giving a fuck about it. It came out and I didn't even know it was out.
Yeah, I didn't even realise it had been released. I was like, what, is that already?
Yeah, I was like, what?
The problem with Sega Sonic Team is that they make a game, it sells well, and they go, "Awesome, that worked, we done something right, that's brilliant." And there's one guy at the back and says, "Hey guys, I've got this new idea."
Yeah, I think they might need to look at turning the crew around a little bit.
Well, I say that Lost World is another one of the 3D tech demos. Because think about it. Well, think about it. Sonic Adventure 1 was very much a test to see what worked.
I'm going to assume that where you're going with this is that this was a test of the parkour system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
better not ever return.
yeah, because we had because Adventure was very much the general 3D demo to see what worked, what didn't. Unleashed was very much the boost mechanic in 3D.
Yeah.
So that I always say that I actually will. I'm going to sort of class the modern era from 06 to Generations as the boost era.
Boost to win, got a boost to win.
And if before anybody says, remember, one, the max speed sections in 06, that's kind of a boost bit. And two,
See,
Sonic had a boost.
Disagree with you here.
Sonic had boost shoes.
I'm going to disagree with you here. What it should be classified as adventure, up until the game before 06, should be classed as the beginning of 3D. Sonic 06 should be classed as the dark eras.
Yes.
The dark
I believe that the game before 06 was Shadow, wasn't it?
Yep.
I think it was Shadow.
Okay, so
Was it
Shadow.
Well,
Shadow 06 should be dark
technically, in terms of the console games, it was actually Sonic Riders.
Oh yeah, I think it was that. Yeah, it was Shadow Riders, and then
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Let me just rephrase it all. The adventure games were the test of the 3D.
Yeah.
Anything from Adventure to 06 were called the Sega Goes Batshit Insane Dark Ages.
Yes.
And then we have Unleashed in Colours and whatnot.
Yeah.
So when is Sega gonna announce the Sonic and All Stars Racing Next Gen?
Never.
I don't know.
When
well-
when Sumo Digital finally announced a single character for the console DLC.
Depends. How well did the last game sell?
I still
Transformers worked really well.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I heard it did actually go quite well.
by the way, go buy Transform this weekend. It's on sale.
Bought it.
Get it.
Yeah, you forget that the fact that this will probably go out after the sale is over.
Yeah.
You also forget the fact that most of us don't have computers that can run it like me. Well, I could probably run it. I'm not sure. I'd have to experiment.
To be fair, All Stars Racing is technically the next gen All Stars Racing because it was on Wii U and whatnot.
Yeah,
And I don't care what anyone says, Wii U is next gen.
Yeah, it is classified as part of the
It was
generation,
next
so...
gen. You would say
It's-
otherwise.
It's the same philosophy as that the Wii last gen was last gen, if you get what I mean. Like, people were questioning whether or not the Wii
Yeah,
was going to be part of
people
next gen.
suggested that the Wii be partnered up with the GameCube.
There are people who
Yeah.
suggest the Wii isn't even a legitimate console, and it's so is. It's
The difference between Nintendo's take on the next gen and the other big companies is Nintendo make a console and release it before the quote-unquote official start of the next gen.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really care about the next gen. I want to go back to the eras of Sega do what Nintendo own.
Yeah.
Every
I-
time
Mine,
you
yeah,
turn a
Well,
corner, you see
I-
another billboard of another company calling another out.
I just want to go back to the era of the Dreamcast. I love that poor little thing.
Yes.
seem to be the only one.
Well, no, because think about it. The other,
I
the other,
had fun on the Dreamcast.
yeah, the other consoles of the Dreamcast generation was Dreamcast, PS2, the original Xbox, and the GameCube.
And again, the only,
That was
the
a fucking
original Xbox.
genius generation.
The original Xbox. That
and
takes
again, the only games I remember playing on the Dreamcast were Star Wars, Destruction Derby, and Choo Choo Rocket. That's
Oh, so is it weird that I actually remember more about how I ended up with Choo Choo Rocket more than the actual game itself?
yeah, it's a fun game.
I accidentally bought it online.
Oh.
Karto's
Okay.
very first online purchase.
It was. Because I had my Dreamcast set up to the internet, and when I signed in one time, it had a huge advert for Choo Choo Rocket, and I didn't know what it was, so I thought, oh, free game.
I wasn't even able to get my original Xbox online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
never got to do that either
Yeah.
because I had dial-up, so fuck that.
Well, the Dreamcast was dial-up.
Dial-up, fucking now.
Yeah.
Dial-up.
Just the dark
How old do
ages.
you guys feel?
Oh god, I'm only freaking 17 and I feel like I'm 40.
How
Just,
do you think I feel?
No, we had this
Wow.
problem on one of our streams the other night. We sat for literally, it must have been near enough an hour and a half, reminiscing over all the old Cartoon Network shows.
Yep.
Codename Kids Next Door. The good days.
Oh,
I feel.
God.
I went without internet for 3 years.
Ah.
What,
Jesus.
what was the guy to do during his secondary school life?
Oh, when did I actually get into it? I can't even remember. I think I got into it when I was like 7, I think. I can't remember. It was a
I
while.
think
I
I
only got
think
internet
I got
when I was 19.
I think I got internet here when I was about 11 or something.
Privileged.
Yeah.
I
First world problems.
actually remember getting internet here. It was like first 2 months after I moved into this house,
Huh.
and that was during secondary school.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a website you can go to that actually plays the dial-up tune. That remember we used to get dial-up tune where it would be like... You can get that like online. People actually listen to
There
it.
are bound to be people with ringtones with that on them. It's
That is the gotta be.
ridiculous.
That has got to be both the most nostalgic and disturbing
I-
thing you'll ever hear.
I honestly wouldn't. I'm honestly surprised I still haven't yet found someone who has it as a Skype tone.
Wait, you could change your Skype tone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to remember how to.
I need to look
I have
into
remember
stuff.
how to do that. I have to remember how to do that. I haven't like searched up how to do that.
Yeah. One of the earliest things I can really remember about it's basically the easiest way I can remember when we got our computer and the internet was because it was back when Bionicle had just started.
Oh God!
Fucking yes. Hashtag bring back Bionicle bitches.
Fuck yeah. Because I had a CD-ROM of just loads of little, it's like a few little mini games and a few CG videos about it. I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever.
I don't think I got my internet until like after the Xbox One, until after like Halo 2.
What
because I remember
you didn't get it until the Xbox One? Damn, that's recent.
No, the original. That was not funny.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You fell right for it.
Hey, you know what? us Asians don't have to enjoy the Xbox One. It's not coming out till next year.
Anyway, I was saying about Halo 2, and I remember because the first one I started to look up on the online is Red versus Blue. I mean, that's not a bad introduction to the internet at all.
Yeah.
Would you call me weird if I say that over the last week I've watched all the way up to season 9 of Red vs. Blue? Like, I was like, you know what, I'm going to give this a look. You know, I've never actually watched it before. I'll start at season 1, and then I was just like, I can't fucking stop.
Yeah.
Why
Now-
can't I?
Now you know why I gladly own not only the original box set, but the remastered box set and the Blu-ray set.
Are you,
Oh, man.
are you on their site too?
Yeah.
Oh, right. That was just, okay.
Yeah, damn. I think that show's great. Red vs. Blue, good show. You know, we need to do later on. Are we done with the
Spoiler
news? Or
cast.
should we start this now? Before we do like our, or maybe after we do our awards, we should just have an hour of us talking about like nostalgic shit. Like just.
No. We'll save that for a chat about.
Yeah.
Oh man. Ooh.
It'll happen.
It will happen.
Yeah, it's
Won't
just
happen
not that
anytime
chat
soon,
about Sonic
but-
the Hedgehog, that's all.
Oh god, that's gonna come sooner or
Oh
later.
God.
God.
Well,
Next.
we kind of started to talk about this a little bit. Yeah, the last thing we can really talk about is the new consoles.
Well,
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Yeah,
Don't
fuck 'em.
the fuck's Simon
Yeah,
giving
that-
you zero
I-
credit?
Fuck the
Yeah.
Xbox One, just buy a PS4.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I agree
Fuck,
with
no,
Dominic.
Dominic, you're even wrong there. Don't buy a PS4 because they're both shit right now.
I would certainly buy a PS4 over an Xbox One, but eventually there are some pretty good games that will come out for the PS4.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can't wait for Destiny myself, or the
Oh,
Elder Scrolls
fucking
MMO.
Destiny.
Yeah. If I get to play them, I'd be very happy.
Yeah, there are a lot of good games on the way, but none of them are here right now. So
That's why
Oh,
I'm
It's a
waiting.
perfect opportunity for people like us who can't immediately buy them,
Yeah.
because we don't have the impulse to
Well,
immediately buy them.
here's
Wait
other.
a year,
I
wait a
can.
year.
Well, just recently I went into game, and
too.
the place was just completely stacked full of people trying to get PS4s and Xbox Ones,
Yeah.
and I was just going, why? Why
Yeah.
the fuck would you buy one right now? They're both
That's
having.
like buying the Vita without any games, Karto.
I've got games.
I know,
And
but
it's
you
also worrying. It's also worrying considering that both consoles have had hardware
Yeah,
problems.
exactly.
That's true.
Oh, I think I have read a sort of story about the reason for this. It's basically in China. There's an electronic company that makes one or two components, one electronic chips for both the consoles. And because China uses slave labor,
I know that's true. I know that's true.
Because China uses slave.
Yeah.
which they do.
I know that's true for the PS4, but I didn't hear that for the Xbox One.
No, apparently, at least the rumor goes that it's both consoles, and that they sabotaged them because it wasn't so much slave labor as it was taking advantage of university students who they're like holding their qualifications ransom, basically,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. Sorry about accusing your country of using slave labor, China. What was I thinking?
Oh god.
I'm from Singapore. I don't care.
Shit's given. Zero. But no. So both the problems that I have heard, one issue that I have heard with the PlayStation 4 is that the HDMI cable fucks up the port. I've heard that the Xbox One has disc eating problems. I have heard that the PlayStation 4 also has disc eating problems, because that's what happened to Total Biscuit's one. His one apparently would only eat the disc halfway and just stop. And it would spit it out again. It was, but no. So both of them have got their issues, which is why I just like, why would you buy one now? Wait at least a year, at least.
Yeah.
Even wait until they make a remake. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, wait for the
And that's
inevitable
gonna happen.
redesign.
I'm willing to wait for a PS4 Slim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. well, depending on what comes
No,
out between.
I honestly, I just want to see the Xbox One Slim. I want
It's
to.
gonna look so interesting.
Yeah, it's like either one, they'll make it so thin we'll be like, why was it so chunky in the first place then?
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
two,
yeah.
they'll only make it like a centimeter slimmer.
Yeah.
That's the console's junky. But they appeal to
Maybe
American
just-
fat
maybe
asses.
just-
I mean,
yeah, maybe-
respectable Americans.
But yeah, if you're a parent and you've bought an Xbox One or a PS4 for your kid, get ready to be refunded.
Yeah.
What
pretty
over
much.
Black Friday? In which case, I don't think you can get the blood back.
I honestly have to agree with Video Gamer on this regard, because they were saying which console should you buy if you absolutely have to, and they said the 3DS.
Yeah, that's actually true because the best shit's coming out on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've already, let's face it, you've already got Fire Emblem, you've got Bravely Default coming out, you've got Mario and Luigi Dream Team which are out. That's 3 games already that are
You got
pretty good.
you got Phoenix Wright, you got Pokemon.
Yeah, right, Pokemon.
Is that Luigi Mansion 2 on it?
Yeah, there's Luigi's
Yeah.
Mansion 2.
Pretty much everything good's coming out on the 3DS, which is why I'm so happy I got one this year.
Yeah,
Still have to buy Link Between Worlds still.
yeah, there's that as well.
Yeah, I'm not too interested in that, but hey, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
There is tons on the 3DS, so you're best off just buying that.
yeah, really.
You've convinced me. I shall indeed.
And they're getting pretty cheap now as well.
Yeah.
They're starting to get down in price.
nice.
So,
How much are they, Phil? Karto.
I think they could be between. I think it's still between 100 and 150.
Oh, that's reasonable. For,
Yeah.
I think I got mine. Mine's an XL. I think I got mine for like maybe 360. That's just the console, not including Pokemon. So I think it was roughly 160. I'm not sure.
But
I'd
you
have
have to include
Well,
Pokemon.
Well, you know,
I
the
bought
three.
mine for like 140 when I got it. And that's the
See,
XL.
See, the 3DS can do something the PS4 and Xbox One can't. Backwards compatibility.
Yeah, that's a huge dispute as
Yeah.
well. I
I
would hope that any remakes would include backwards compatibility. Although,
Well,
considering I own absolutely no PS3
Well-
games, I don't think it
Well,
would
the
actually matter to me.
real question is more because we kind of know what Sony's.
Sony's already got something up their sleeve, but the problem with that
Yeah.
is we don't actually know the specifics of
Yeah,
what
we
it
don't know how
entails.
it's going to work.
Like,
Nobody knows
okay,
anything that Sony plans.
Okay, dream scenario, you log into your PlayStation Network account, it registers that you have a game library of PlayStation 3 games, and then you can select from that. That is the dream scenario. Like, of course there might be limitations depending on what they have on said servers and whatnot, but that is the dream scenario. You simply log in, it registers that you have owned these games on your PlayStation
Yeah,
account.
I mean
and
they
you
might
can
they might have to put in a limitation like you have to have played it for a certain amount of hours.
Yeah, of course with digital copies that's going to be, like, fucking quick as piss,
Yeah.
obviously. But, like, for retail I can understand that. But that's just the dream scenario, I believe. Like, to just be able to have that.
It's not just
Of course,
it's
like
not
I
just
said.
PS3 games. It's also like the PS1 and PS2 games.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like, just the dream scenario. It'll register that you have game data or you have got achievement data or something like that, and you can just easily access your library.
Yeah.
Probably not going to be that, but
Nope.
let's just hope.
I honestly I will just be happy if the library of games they eventually come out with is at least better than the paltry one we have on the PS3's version right now.
Oh, absolutely. There's no question that the PS3 was shambles when it came to the console wars in their time. It's inexcusable, even nowadays, basically.
No, I meant like with the PS1 and PS2 downloadable games. There's
I have no.
fuck all on there.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're going to buy an Xbox One over a PS4, Karto. Is that right?
What?
Are you going to buy a PS1 over a PS4?
No, I'm going to get a PS4.
Oh, right. Because I was going to say, yeah, I'm able to change. I'm not an Xbox loyalist. I can change if I recognise shit coming along,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is why I
Yeah.
didn't want a PS3 because I thought that looked so awful at the
No,
time. It's,
well, at launch, the PS3 was awful, but at the end, it's
kinda
honestly the
similar with-
strongest.
It's kind of similar with what's probably going to happen with the PlayStation 4. It's going to start off slow, but it's going to pick up as time goes on.
Yeah,
Unlike the Xbox,
well, but
which is
basically-
trying to play all its cards at once.
Basically, the PS3 is kind of similar to the 3DS in that at launch there was fuck all for it,
yeah.
Yeah.
but as time has gone on, it's got a really strong library.
And which I'm expecting to happen with the PlayStation 4 as well.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
The
right
problem
now,
is-
the best you can... Oh, sorry, continue.
Yeah, the problem with it is that so far every console in this generation has had one hell of a shit start. One
Yeah,
of the major selling points to the Xbox and PS4 was, hey, yeah, we have this new game from Ubisoft, Watch Dogs. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I might
Yeah,
have.
This is going to be a huge game. Everyone's going to enjoy it. Everyone was hyped for Watch Dogs. They thought this was going to be the system seller. Then Ubisoft went and said, yeah, push it back a couple of months. But isn't that one of the PS4's and Xbox One's main launch titles? That'll be fine. I'm sure they'll survive.
I mean, let's
Betrayal.
face it, what does each have now? I mean, the best that PlayStation 4's got is Knack and Killzone.
I've heard a lot
Like-
of bad things about Knack.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of bad things about Knack too, which is disappointing considering
Yeah.
that was going to be like the mascot kind of game, you know?
yeah. I thought it definitely looked like it had a lot of potential. It's just really bland and lazy.
I hear Killzone.
Yeah,
is
Knack was gonna be the Katamari Damacy for PS4.
Oh God, Katamari on PS4.
Katamari Damacy.
I have heard in terms of Killzone that it's kind of meh. It's not really amazing in terms of first-person shooters, but it's not half bad. Like,
Yeah.
the multiplayer is really good, but the single player is pretty shit. Which is, like I said, it's kind of... Yeah, it's a good, like, exclusive launch title.
Yeah,
Because
honestly,
obviously it has to compete with COD.
honestly, out of all the launch titles for both PS4 and Xbox One, the only one people are actually giving a fuck about is Dead Rising 3.
Yeah,
Yep.
and that's kind of sad, because, you know, Dead Rising 3 is just Dead Rising, the last game, except it's a different setting, so, you know...
Nothing
I'm not
against it,
interested.
it's just meh.
Yeah, I'm not against it, I'm just not interested, I just don't find it the
Again,
least bit interesting.
I go back to TB on that point and just say that Dead Rising 3 is like every other Dead Rising game. Quirky, a bit weird, but it's fun.
Not at all like Fever, then. Not exactly the same.
And then we've got Quick Timius Maximus Aventius.
What?
Quick Timius Maximus Aventius.
AKA
Oh.
Son of Rome, Rise.
Yeah.
Oh, right, you're looking for the game list. I was like,
Oh yeah, has
what's wrong
anyone
with
else
you?
noticed, has anyone experienced, especially on Xboxes and that, they've been kind of really pushing it on their new games?
Uh
With skin cost sometimes.
Everyone's robot guns.
oh. Ah.
Yeah, I'm getting a little angry now.
Dummy, I got Mr. Roboto, Domo,
Everything's getting really bad.
Domo, I got Roboto, Domo.
There we go.
Everybody
Oh,
if you got
okay.
speed robots.
Give it time. Give it time.
Ah, it seems to be
So
better.
you're noting some type of pornography in the background.
I
No.
know, I probably should.
No, but my dad might. We have honestly found out that whenever something's wrong with the internet, it's my dad's laptop.
You went, so
I hear you.
Oh, that was great. That was a big comeback. So, I think this should be hopefully talking about. We were talking about Platonius Maximus Aventius and microtransactions. I don't think the internet likes that.
No,
I don't think they like that either.
they've caught on that we're dissing them.
Yeah. Okay, so we can confirm that we have Karto and Chris, but we're the heartbreaker.
Alright.
I'm still here.
Donald Trump speaking, I just heard beat out of him. So,
Good.
lost
prefer you guys every so often for some reason.
Yeah, everything's kind of being a bit weird.
Oh, we got rid of it.
You want to
Every
reset?
day.
It's odd because it's only like
Oh,
some people are
yeah,
like,
guys.
some people aren't.
guys,
Oh,
I'll stop this here and we'll come back when I've restarted my internet. Stupid derby thing.
alright.
So I'll be back in a
I can
second.
hear you. Can you hear me? Let's try this again.
Can I hear you all make much better now?
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be doing fine on my side.
That
Bloody
was nudging
dirty
the
internet.
best way to have a New Year's celebration. Damn it.
Yep.
It's all your fault.
Now the elephant in the room. Karto,
Yes.
you remember to save your recording before
Yes.
starting, didn't you? Good.
Very nice. Now, I believe we were talking about Rise Son of Rome and microtransactions before we cut off.
Say it.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Yeah, don't back
Yeah,
Microsoft.
You have to,
They'll
you have
take us
to,
down again.
yeah, you have to remember there is actually an Xbox One advert on Skype.
Oh, God.
So yeah, they're probably onto us.
Someone's listening to our podcast now.
Yeah, that's probably that one guy then.
Yeah, right.
Blood Lagoon, how are you doing? You're obviously listening. That's why.
Our handsome audience always knows we're right, yes.
Sora, fun fact, he goes to my school, if you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, he's a guy that I know from school. He thinks that what we do is pretty cool, so he's, yeah, bloodline. Yeah,
You know,
guy.
and by the way, you know, after we retweeted like the chat about of Ruby Volume 1, that's I think the most popular one we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment, probably I can
Well-
check, because
Well, like I said, I pretty much put it anywhere I could.
yeah, we got to get the advertising. That's what we really need.
Yeah, I put it not.
That should be our big focus for next year. Is
Yeah, because I advertise it not only on DeviantArt but also on the Rooster Teeth site.
we currently
God.
have 55 views on that right
Yes, very proud of
now.
that.
With 2 upvotes. So, you know,
Nice. New
2
record.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, not really, because let me go down a little bit. I think what was the one that I know was the most? I think it was the Neptune. Yeah, one of the Neptunia parts was pretty high. Where is it?
Probably part 1.
Nobody
Bro,
likes
I
it.
think. Yeah,
it's
let's put
insane.
Hyperdimension Neptunia Part 1, 273 views over the year that it's been out.
Sure.
So, yeah. Sadly, none of those 273 people actually stayed.
Told you.
Because I love how it just kind of like, it goes straight down to 78, and then 67, and then back to 75, and then 41, and then 46.
I never understood how it can go up and down like that.
And then it kind of just trails off at 20, and then it just kind of sticks around teens.
It's like
And
the
then,
episodes where I'm on it, nobody seems to watch that one.
and then we went back up to 52 on the last part, so... Yeah, I think advertising definitely something we should do, like during streams, during like events, like all that kind of thing. We got to like do links, that stuff. But not looking like we're being like linky hoary or view hoary or anything, but just like having that presence. You know, that's the thing. You got to have the presence. So yeah.
We have to work on our charisma first of all. That
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, no, we have that down.
It's almost
my
like
teeth are literally
it's-
sparkling as we speak.
it's almost like we're thinking about what to do for next year.
We have plans.
Hmm.
I know I already have plans for next year.
Yeah.
I know. 2014. Who would have thought
My-
it? This is
my
the
plan-
longest apocalypse I've ever experienced.
My plan for next year is to get a new avatar. Yay! I really can't.
My plan for next year is to keep pissing off the Persona 4 fans.
Yeah. We should say this in the podcast.
Need any help?
Let us continue the podcast so we can say the stuff in the podcast. Actually, you know.
We are in the podcast, you fool.
Wait, you started recording? When did we start recording? I can't even remember. Anyway, but no, that's what we're doing next year, people. Advertising.
We're nice and professional.
Look forward to advertising.
Advertising, ho!
Advertising everywhere.
Like, that's a good thing. That's what we needed to boost up our fans.
Every day I'm advertising.
Okay, so that's basically somehow reached the end of the news in one way or the other.
Okay. So, Karto, what order would you say the Persona games are in your favourites, basically? Go on.
Oh god, it's happening again.
I just want to interrupt him, but he's probably going to do it now.
Yeah, I will, just to annoy you.
Okay, go right ahead. We need some time killing.
What do you mean need some time killing? We're doing the awards next.
Oh, so you don't want to do your top 10?
Please.
No, I'll
Do
do
whatever you want. I think it will.
I'll do them the next time we're in a private chat just to piss you off.
Oh no, if only I had the ability to mute my speakers. Oh no.
No, I'll do it in the middle of a recording session with us.
Ladies, let's calm down.
Says the guy with the monster for an icon.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. No. He is a damn fine figment of perfect society, okay? You can shut up.
He's also part of a group called Nudist Beach.
No, you're not saying it right. It's Nudist Beach. You have to say it with heart, Karto. You must understand.
Are you
this.
also saying that while rubbing your nipples?
Fuck it. No, I'm done. Yeah, that's it. You win. I'm done.
And thus today Nretsew's nickname is now Nretsew the
No. You win that. That was too good. That was just amazing. No. Yep.
I applaud you.
I can't even. just awards. Come on.
Yep, okay, so it is of course the end of the year. Like I said, we are now going to do our annual end of year awards where we will also be announcing our big anime of the year, which is literally the only one of these awards which actually matters.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I vote Ruby just to be cheap?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Because you...
Too late for that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
It's the only one I've watched of recent making.
You should have been listening to all the chat discussions. You should have been prepared like everybody else is.
Whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? Someone should have been in these podcasts a lot more.
Karto, you say should have been prepared like everyone else is.
Yeah.
You say that, but
You say, well, you have
You
all,
do not represent the lazy ass.
you
white
all
guys on this
you all
podcast.
submitted me your choices, so that's
Yeah,
preparation enough for us.
I've got my Word document.
Same here.
I've got my Wikipedia pages, so get ready.
Oh god. Okay, so first up we are going to do personal favourite animes.
Yay!
These are of course not actual these are not our actual anime of the year. These are just the shows which we just ended up loving. Whether they be good or bad, we just like them.
Preferably good. That's kind of how it works.
You say that.
Yeah.
So I'll get the ball rolling. My personal favourite anime was Hyperdimension Neptunia.
No surprise there.
Yeah,
Karto.
no surprise. I just liked it. Even though it was
Wait,
pretty
wait,
much
wait.
it pretty much
Okay.
was the games turned into a series, but It was the games turned into the series.
It was exactly what you wanted.
But by the way, when we say personal favorite anime, does it have to finish?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, yes.
I can't vote Capelli on that. Shit, I need to find one.
Ha!
See, this is why I put in notes on the top of my Word document. Kill the Kill and Log Horizon are not on this list because they have not ended.
Yep.
It would not be fair for other shows. Kill the Kill still gets best soundtrack. Just because, why not?
Why did I
Attack on
watch
Titan
so
had a
much?
really good soundtrack though.
Yeah.
Why did I watch so much anime?
Because you're you.
I know.
This is why Hummingbird is useful.
Yep.
Fucking murder
By the
your
way,
family, I swear to God.
Come on, Nretsew, you say yours. Come on.
Alright, I will. I am going to say High School DxD New.
Okay.
Because I love that series with all of my heart. It fills that part of me that just loves Ichi
I wonder why.
much. Okay, that is not going to stick for the rest of the fucking year. I'm not. No.
What do you mean the rest of the year? We're at the end of the year.
No, I mean like the rest of the no, because remember we do years differently in the anime world. If we're allowed to have 4 animes in next
Well, considering
year's
this is our
list.
end of the year awards.
Karto, stop arguing my logic. I know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't.
Might not
You
seem
both don't
like
know.
it. I'm
Mike,
not going to
Mike.
be called a middle. I'm not going to be called a
Mike,
molester again, at least until the bloody redesigns come out, okay? Because then you'll probably start calling me it because of the special equipment.
Wait.
You-
Kiss.
You realise, Nretsew, the more you drag this out, the more I'm tempted to go back into your redesign and change it.
I said, no, shut up. Anyway, no, High School DxD New was quite enjoyable. I thought it was
Okay,
a
I
very
got
weary
it.
sequel to the original. Alright, Sora.
Okay, sorry, you go.
Personal favorite anime, Love Live School Idol Project. I don't know why. It's just idol shows. This year is the year of idol shows.
There was quite a few of them this year, wasn't it?
Love Live, Love Live, and yeah, Aikatsu. Aikatsu's still not over yet. Fucking Aikatsu, it's 60 episodes, never over.
Yeah.
Why is
Stop the
Yakatsu never over?
Why is it's? I stopped at episode 10. On thinking in the safety it was going to be 24 episodes. It went on to 60.
Okay.
Double expectations.
Okay, Dominic, do you want to have yours?
Yeah, mine's also Hyperdimension Neptune, yeah.
I know what Riddic's one is.
Go on, Riddic.
I know.
wonder.
Is this of
It's-
this year, or is this of all time our favourite anime?
This year.
This is this year.
Yeah, I think this year would, of course, have to be the one and only Love Lab.
Yep,
One and only.
let you know it.
And Hunter doesn't get a vote.
And Hunter gets nothing.
I don't recall watching a single anime for like a year, maybe. Got me a
Then
bit.
why are you here?
I'm here for the gaming part. Notice the Halo Hunter name. Notice that.
You're just the guy who wants credit on the work because we all do the work.
You're gonna put this on your CV when you apply for a job. What's your previous work experience? Oh, I do an internet podcast on the interwebs.
Say, you wouldn't know.
And
It was in the Australian news. You probably not heard of it.
Okay, so
No, I don't think I've seen a single anime for a year, maybe. I mean, not even my favourites, like Host Club I've got on the DVDs because they gave me. I mean, none. Like, none. I'm amazed by that, actually.
Yep.
I'm cured!
okay, so next up we're going to do the worst anime of this year.
I think Karto, I think you and I have the same idea.
Yep, probably do. So my worst anime of the year, hands down, is Symphogear G.
Fucking Symphogear.
Symphogear, Carter's most hated anime of the year.
Yeah, very nice.
Karto, can I ask you something? Has you find something that's worse than Guilty Crown?
No.
Okay. So we're not there yet.
No.
Star Wars prequels, but it's not anime.
Oh, don't worry, Sora. One day we'll get there. One day.
Maybe one day, but I doubt it. Sifagir G was just awful this year, so yeah.
Reasons, give reasons. Come on.
I already have. What's the reviews?
Yes.
Karto will have links to all of our content down below.
We never do have a link.
Just have a link. Just have a link to every single video in the description.
Yeah.
That's just everyone we've ever made.
Yeah, so Nretsew, do you want to go yours?
Dog and scissors. Urgh. I hate that show. I hate that show for passion.
Dark Nretsew rises.
I enjoyed Dog and Scissors.
I enjoyed it for the start, but then I hated it near the end because I just got so sick of it. I was just like, it's the same thing every week, and I was just like, oh god, I don't want to continue. If you enjoyed it, it's all personal preference, really. Like if you enjoyed it, you enjoyed it. I just didn't like it. Didn't hold me for the whole series, and I just didn't like it.
And yet Scooby-Doo can follow the exact same formula and be very, very popular. I cannot believe that. Same fucking shit every fucking episode. But go on.
If it wasn't for those meddling kids, I would have been shut down years ago.
Yep, probably the same with the site, actually.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh.
If it wasn't for those meddling copyrights.
I would have gotten away with it too.
Wait, we can make a meme out of this somehow.
How is that not already a meme?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a very popular.
It exists, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Dominic, do you want to go?
To be honest, haven't really got one.
Fail.
You fail.
I only watched like 2 animes this year, and they weren't that bad.
You must choose.
Okay, Riddick, do you want to go?
Out of the animes that I actually remember, some of them might have been so horribly bad I ejected them from my memory. But of the ones I remember, I would...
This is why you go for Hummingbird's dropped section.
The drop section. Gotta love
I would
that section.
probably say Sake, episode of Side A. Mainly because it was good to start with, and I enjoyed it, and then it got to the tournaments, and then suddenly there were these people playing this game that had these superpowers or some shit.
It's kind of similar with how... It actually sounds kind of similar with me and Dog and Scissors. I liked it at the start. I thought it was quite funny. But then as it kind of dragged along and nothing happened that was, like, progressive, it just
And your
kinda got
description...
No. This one had progression. It progressed so well. It was a really good story, all about an emotional thing of these kids losing one of their friends to another high school, so they made a Mahong club to play with them again in the finals of this tournament. But then they got to the tournament and everyone had these superpowers that let them predict moves 3 steps ahead, and then one person done this thing and made another player get some sort of buff, and I don't even fucking know.
So we're all bringing shit.
They're trying to make a card game out of it. It's what they
We got a mariachi band.
They were playing Mahjong.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sora, do you want to bookend this?
I actually have a bottom 3.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
You can make
And
up
before,
the podium.
and before Persona 4, the animation.
Nah,
No,
I can't have that.
You know
I
what
can
I
have
should
that.
do? You know what I should do? I should go into the following section on Hummingbird and go into Sora's drops list and see if I can guess.
Alright, so without further ado, number 3, free. Screw you, Digi, it's not nice.
Oh, even more hate coming.
Number 2, Shingeki no Kyojin, because screw you guys.
Holy crap, Sora, you're just a magnet for internet hate.
Wait, I think I see his plan. He's planned to get so many people after him that they'd have to kill each other to get to him, and they'd be weakened before they do so.
And in the
Genius.
end,
No.
all the otakus
No.
would be dead, and all the waifus would be Soras.
No, I know what
Yes.
I know what he's planning. He's planning this so that more people will have attention to him, so they'll watch his videos, just leave bad comments.
Yes,
Genius.
remember, people, if you give hateful comments, that's comments all the same, and we get money for that.
Yeah, genius. Absolutely genius.
Halo Hunter, at the end of the day, I'm using GTA 5 logic, so yeah. Anyways, and number one, of course, Sinful Gear G, but nobody watches that show, so who cares? But yeah, free and Shingeki no Kyojin, go to hell. Didn't like those shows.
Sorry, go to hell. Very nice. Next category, if any.
Yep, next category is Best Game.
Now,
Best game. Best game.
Oh, good
I don't
lord.
Now, I do believe the thing with games is that it can be a game that you played this year, not necessarily a game that came out this year. Is that correct?
Nope.
Like, just to make it easier on people. Because most
Yeah.
people don't have it need to buy games.
Yeah, it's preferable to be a game that that was actually released this year, but if you can't have one, then
If you have a category of, oh no, I think I've already mentioned it. I was about to say if you had a category of most disappointing games, I was going to mention Dragon Commander, but I mentioned that in the last podcast, so fuck it. Fuck it.
So- so anyway,
Good games.
yep.
Good games.
My pick for best game goes to GTA 5.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
I
Let's
Of
go.
course, who
I-
would have much fun going down a cliff in a car?
Tonight, hang on, I wanted to do this on the stream, but I could. Tonight on Top Gear, Sora gets stuck on a mountain, and Karto flies a car. All this and more on tonight's episode of Otaku Blaze Gear. Down, down, down,
Blaze
down.
Just Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze Gear. Yeah, Blaze Gear. Tonight's episode of Blaze Gear, sponsored by Nretsew defibrillators.
The Nretsews.
Damn it, Karto!
The Nretsew.
I don't know this was coming around. God damn it.
Too
Well,
late,
to
already
change your
is.
episode
Damn it.
Who's next then?
Riddic, you can go.
Best game of this year?
Yep.
Being primarily a PC gamer, it's an MMO, and it is Final Fantasy XIV.
Fair enough.
Wow.
I enjoy that game so
Well,
much.
correction. I think you mean Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn.
Final Fantasy XIV original doesn't exist anymore, so
Yeah, that doesn't.
I know, but some people might still be going, which one?
Final Fantasy XIV version 1 was literally torn apart by a fucking dragon. You fucked with the wrong
I
Bahamut.
like it. Gotta love it.
But no, I really enjoyed 14, and it is a load of fun.
If only it was free to play.
If only if you weren't a tight bastard.
If only I wasn't broke.
Now, see, that's the
Honestly,
thing.
go for it.
That's actually, I know this is. Oh, sorry, I know this is getting off topic. This is why I'm not very happy with Elder Scrolls Online right now, because. Here's the thing, okay? The subscription model works on PC because you don't have to pay monthly already for content, like, on the PC. On consoles, they need to come up with a different model, because paying $60-something a month or whatever it is for, like, Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus or whatever to play online games, that's
I don't know
tight
where
enough.
you buy. I don't know where you buy.
I know. I'm just saying, like, in general, like paying. Well, what is it? $14? I'll just say that's a bit more reasonable. 14, like an estimate. Like paying that much, and then on top of that, having to pay again for the ability to play online on an MMO seems a little bit cheap to me.
Yeah.
Like on
Here
PC,
is
it's
that-
fine.
It's
Yeah,
exactly the same with PC. If not, there's 3 payments you need to make for consoles because you need to actually pay for the internet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's, you know, it all piles up. So I think having this, I reckon what they should have done is had it so that on consoles, it is technically free to play. on consoles. However, it's not free to play because you're paying the subscription through your monthly thing to be on the network, and that pays for your subscription on the MMO. I think that would have been a better model. And then still have like the cash shop and that kind of thing and DLC and all that. Have all that if you want it. But I really do think having a subscription model on a console game is just a little bit too money grubby to me.
See, honestly, I would just say that don't be an idiot. Buy an MMO on a PC.
Yes, that is the best option.
I would get rid of subscription fees altogether, and that is really the way it's going with PC gaming anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Anyway, moving on.
moving on.
Sora, you can go.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Crap.
What game was that?
So many games this year.
I know.
Crap. I've let's played so many
Crap
games
on
this
Steam.
year. I've let's played so many games this year and dropped many let's plays this year.
Oh, can I guess? Left 4 Dead, Neptunia.
No, sadly, it's not. God, it's so hard to pick. But I would say it's a tie between GTA 5 and Tales of Exilia. And
Fair
you
enough.
you won't put these two games together.
Grand Theft
Tales of
Exilia.
Grand Theft Auto. Tales of Grand Theft Auto.
I'm sure we'll be able to sway your opinion once you, me, and Karto finally get around to streaming it all together.
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be amazing with you three. We'll
Yep.
finally have a Top Gear dynamic that'll actually work.
Maybe.
Riddic.
You
Maybe.
need a
And
fourth
Riddic.
person to be the stick.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. We
Yes.
have to do. You should so do that. And then what we do is we actually
Always
slice in
planned.
a video of you guys driving. Yeah, we slice in a video of you guys driving, and then just have me commentate over it with the intro. It's just would be great. Parody.
And Riddick for some petrol.
Today on Blaze Gear. Oh.
Anyway,
For Top Gateway, you do tonight on Otaku Blaze Gear. Rich, wait, who would be who?
Yeah, who would be who? Let's think about this for a minute.
Karto
Which one
drives
of you...
down a mountain, Sora drives into a building, and Riddick runs over multiple people.
All this and more. Oh.
okay, so getting back on topic. Dominic, you can go.
Oh god, this year I have a big list.
Pick
Out of
one.
all of them, I have already chosen one, and it's DuckTales Remastered.
Woo!
Fuck. Must you?
Honestly, that game was just fucking brilliant.
I'm sure. Nobody played the Angry Video Game Nerd games. Okay.
Nope, I didn't.
Okay.
Not that I don't want to, just haven't.
I'm sure it's available anywhere. I played Scribblenauts Unmasked, and that's about the only new game I played this year. Yeah, it's okay.
Alright.
Nretsew,
Well-
you're the last one, so.
Well, the thing with me is I didn't... The thing is, I've brought more games now, but the game that I have written down, which is probably the best of the year that I played, is Metal Gear Rising Revenge of the Turrets.
Revenge of the
Revenge of the
Turtles.
Tourette's.
No, I wrote it down. I actually wrote it down like that on purpose. Revenge of the Turrets. Because why not? No, Metal Gear Rising Revenge of the Turrets.
Revenge of the Tourette's.
Yeah, that sounds
Yes.
better.
No. Metal Gear Rising was awesome. Loved that game. Best game I played this year, in my opinion. Better than Pokemon, actually. In my opinion, I think it was much better than Pokemon. Shredder.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just glad someone else voted for something besides GTA 5. I mean, it's a bit of a choice, really. Dominic doesn't count.
Yeah, okay, here's a side note. If Trevor doesn't win Character of the Year, I'm going to America and killing everyone.
In
I will
honor of Trevor, yes.
in honor of Trevor.
Okay. Come on. Flip side of that, worst game of the year.
Oh god.
Here we go.
And I admit I'm kinda cheating on this one.
Can I go first?
Well, I think you and me might have the same one.
What would that be?
Well, I'll let you say and see if it is. But yeah, I'll just say this: I haven't actually played my pick, but because I knew how bad it was going to be, I didn't need to play it.
Sonic 06?
No,
Sonic
Sonic
Lost
Generations?
no,
Sonic Free Riders.
no.
Just tell us, Karto. The suspense is killing us.
Now let Sora say his.
In terms of games I've played this year, because I quite literally flushed this one down the toilet, Persona 4 Arena.
Probably should have guessed that.
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting it.
If anybody has my Facebook, and I know none of you have it, I'll just find it. You guys keep going. I'll find the picture. Don't worry.
You
I
actually
literally-
flushed. You
I
Angry Joe styled it down the toilet.
I Angry Joe
I
it
hope
down
you
the toilet.
rinsed it first. For fuck's sake, you're gonna clog your toilet there.
Ah,
It's,
don't worry.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming.
Figuratively. You must have meant figuratively flushed it down the toilet. Sincerely. What did you do with it?
Okay, it got wet. I put it in the toilet, I took a picture of it, I flushed it, it didn't flush, so I threw it in the bin. I was so pissed off at it.
Why didn't you just cut the disc into tiny pieces, then flush it?
I did, I tried, it was
Just-
a Blu-ray disc.
When you just piss on it in the front yawn, yawn, lawn. I'm trying to be American here, shut up. Lawn. And then set it on fire, like the traditional arsehole gamers.
But
Yeah.
again, it's a Blu-ray disc. It's damn near indestructible.
That's what they said about original DVDs. You could destroy anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They're making our new tanks out of DVDs.
A Blu-ray tank.
DVD.
That'd be the shiniest tank ever.
Yeah.
Oh. It would
Like,
literally
it's a-
blind. It would blind the enemies on the battlefield as a weapon.
That's actually a really good idea, now that I said it.
And there you go, Karto. Do not edit this in the video. Trust me. You don't want to see it.
Oh my god, it's actually in there.
Okay, well you guys are saying that, I'll basically get mine out of the way. I'm actually picking Time and Eternity.
Oh, right, Time and Eternity. I forgot that you existed.
It was so bad you literally had to repress all memory of it from existence.
Yep. But
The
just
thing about Time and Eternity.
well, just looking at screenshots of it was going, oh my god, this looks awful.
Oh, you haven't played? Did you at least see a Let's Play of it or something?
I've seen enough footage of it.
Yeah, right.
I don't think that's enough because you saw my tweets about it.
Yep.
It was, the controls were horrible. This is a JRPG. That's no excuse. Okay, it's damn near unplayable. That's for sure. And it's so stupid the way they present everything, and the animation quality sucks.
It's like after looking at Time and Eternity, I'm going, my god, even the original Neptunia looked better than this.
Oh, that takes me back.
Even the original Neptunia played better than this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just awful. That's why I didn't even need to play it, because I was just going, nope, never. And if a JRPG can easily turn me off like that, that's reason enough to put it as the worst game.
Sure.
Okay, Nretsew, you go.
Thing with me is that I didn't really play enough games this year to actually have a worst game. But I guess in terms of games, I played Black Ops 2. Mostly because I ended up trading it
in
for
the
$20.
first place.
It came with my Xbox when I brought it. I didn't have a choice.
But still, why
So
did
I
you
thought,
play it?
It's because
You're like-
I wanted
you're like,
to
please
play. I had
keep that.
nothing else to play on the bloody thing.
Trade
And
it!
I might as well. I did at the end, and now it got me $20 off Fire Emblem. So I'm proud. I mean, given the thing is, right? I know everyone harps on Call of Duty, but the thing is, it wasn't bad. As a shooter game, it's not bad. It's just the community is balls.
It's
And
it's the
I just
it's the
got
fact that the
sick of it myself.
community is balls, and the fact that they basically just recycling the same game over and over, just like EA.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
We're going to
But
need
the
like
thing
a
is, though,
top
the thing
5
that,
list of games that recycle themselves over and over again. I bet we could do that.
Yeah, tempting.
But the thing with it is that even though it's recycling over and over and over, it works, and it's actually not bad in terms of gameplay. It's just the fact that the community's so stubborn and so 4-year-oldish that they can't seem to see anything else other than, oh my god, Call of Duty is life. It's just, ugh. I didn't like it. I mean, I played it as much as I could until I got something better to play, e.g. Metal Gear Rising. And then I basically just traded it in because I hadn't played it for like 5 months and there's no point in me holding on to it. So, yeah.
Okay, Dominic, you can go.
Worst game, LA Noire.
Whoa.
Interesting choice. I've heard good
Yeah.
things about that game.
Yeah, I like that game.
It is
I
a
can
good,
see very good things about that.
it's an okay game. It's just the driving controls. God damn it!
What, you mean that thing that you can totally skip over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I never did in that game was drive because I knew that they had a quick warp system.
And
I didn't realise that until after I watched Johnny's Let's Play of that game.
Maybe it's a
That's
good
so
shot.
what-
Let's
what-
play.
what-
I
what-
have to watch it all of that.
And fail.
Okay, Riddick, you can go.
Well, being primarily a PC gamer, my choice is an MMO.
Oh, this is because I like it the most. So. Okay, this is
League
going
of
to be
Legends.
interesting. Straight away, League of Legends. Okay, this is going to be interesting because both me and Halo Hunter have played said game.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
let's start with Riddick. Let's
Yeah,
start with Riddick. Hang on, let's start with Riddick, and then we'll move on to us two. So, Riddick, what is it your worst game of the year?
Technically, I'm allowed to put this through, even though it is about 3 years old, because there was.
Yeah, you can.
It's one.
fine.
It's one still going, and two, there was an expansion released just this year. But I played Star Wars: The Old Republic for 2.5 years. It was the biggest load of bollocks I've ever played, and I could never pass level 20 on any character because it was so horrendously bad. Its leveling system was shite. Its combat was stand still and cycle through abilities.
Yeah.
Which, although you may think that's kind of normal for an MMO, it really isn't. Because you felt like you had nothing to do. At least usually in like stuff like WoW, you have AoEs and abilities you need to move round a target to do, or etc, etc, etc.
It ain't no Guild Wars 2.
It's no Guild Wars 2 and it's certainly no Final Fantasy. But its questing was horrible. People say
Agreed.
that the story and all that is one of the best parts to it, and yet.
To level 20, like I played through the entire Imperial Agent Quest. You basically just become the Cypher. You
Pretty much.
you don't become who you want to be. You can play the Cypher as you want to play the Cypher, but you can't play anything but the Cypher. Like, what if I wanted to defect and become a Republic agent or something?
Thing is,
what if I wanted to do
in that regard, it is limitations with games, because you would
That
have
is true. That is true.
What the?
What was that?
Was that?
No, that was my phone. Sorry.
I love how that serious discussion about video games. Can I please help you?
Well, I have to thank Sora's phone for breaking that, so we can finally get back on track. Because that was
Yeah, we can discuss stuff like that later on, because
Because right now it's 4:30 a.m. and I need sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need to get this.
I
We
think
need to get.
me and Riddick, we need to
Yeah.
stream together one day because we could probably talk together about MMOs for like years.
Yeah, you guys can do a chat about MMOs if you want to. Just do that,
You know
like.
what, Halo Hunter, we are so in on that one day.
I
We are
do
so
have
in on
one
that.
last thing to mention. I mean, for someone like me who's dyslexic, having the voice actors was the only opportunity really for me to play an MMO, and having the opportunity to do it for free or subscription was really nice. I mean, I would have loved to play DC Online, but over Star Wars, but I didn't have that opportunity. So it's one good thing I'd say about it.
The phone is commanding that you shut up, so maybe we should.
Yeah. So is that everybody's?
It's a powerful phone.
Is that?
That's easy.
Oh, that one's great. That one is great. I love that one. Oh wow. I just want to.
So, Carl, what's the next award?
I was about to say it is.
Yeah.
Is that everybody's bad game selected? Because I can't
I
lose
didn't
track.
really get one, but I don't have one either. So yeah.
Okay. So moving on is best company. This is.
That's how film works.
I just think you should do this category anymore, but okay.
Shut up.
I'm just gonna say Sony because E3 that'll do.
Yeah, that was a good
Changes
moment.
So much all the time. It's like, Sony could go from super awesome to super crappy in just like half a year even.
I think all in all, for me, I would also vote Sony because of the fact that they just made such a hilarious appearance at E3 and just called Microsoft out on everything.
Yeah.
And just for that, they win my vote. Just because they may not be the best, they
Yeah,
are pretty bad. Some of their decisions have been horrible, but there's not very much that's better than that.
Yeah.
Also, their advertising campaign is genius. Hashtag for the gamers. I love that ad. I actually legitimately love that ad compared to the Xbox 360 ad. It's just beautiful. I love it.
Speaking of, did anyone see the South Park episodes?
No, I didn't watch those.
Oh, there's
I don't even know
apparently
they're out yet.
like a trilogy out of like the console wars, and it's actually pretty good. I've seen them all. And it's pretty good. But
Yeah.
if you haven't seen it, we just skip it.
Before we get even more off topic, later on at some point, Doctor Who chat about one day will happen.
Maybe. My pick for best company is Namco Bandai. Simply for Tales of Xillia and the Tales of Symphonia Chronicles releases.
Fair enough.
They've just been pleasing me with games, so
I'd just say Rooster Teeth.
fair
Play it
enough.
safe. They can do no wrong.
Fair enough.
Zora, do you have one?
Satellite Studios, because they made Long Horizon.
Fair enough.
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
okay.
And Dominic?
Good choice.
For me, it has to be Sony.
Okay. So Sony pretty much unanimously win that one.
Yeah.
Okay, final awards before the big one. Most memorable moments of this year.
this is easy.
God.
This is incredibly easy.
I think this is easy for me for an obvious reason, but go on.
Well, wait. I'm pretty much going to. I think I have the most common pick among all of us. So much so, I'm going to actually ask those who believe they have the same thing to say it along with me.
I didn't hear any of that really.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting, Karto.
Yeah.
Go on.
What? 3, 2, 1. Choo choo train mission.
All aboard the Choo Choo Train mission.
I actually have a second one though, and it's actually a really recent one. It was Riddick's reaction to finding out who's doing the soundtrack for Kill la Kill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? I'll vote for that as well.
I think I think we need to just splice in that screen he did, because that was brilliant.
I will try to. I will see what I can do.
Because I have never like.
You heard woman starts singing, you know you were about to see
Well-
the to be continued thing.
If I'm correct, the composer for Kill la Kill is also the one from Attack on Titan.
I am looking this up right now.
I believe
If
so.
it is, I think Riddic's head is going to explode.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan. Composer. Nothing about composer there. Let's have a look. Anime television series. Music by Hiroyuki Sawanawa. Let's see what he's been in. Control F. Kill. It's a Kill la Kill!
Other than the time that I got that shiny rock.
Nretsew died.
Yep.
Dear. I was going to say there was another moment that I kind of liked this year.
Go on,
that
then.
and that was someone turning blue outside in the cold.
Ha ha.
I think the other moment I could highlight was the fact that I died for a week. The week we were supposed to do the Ruby chat about, I died.
Oh yeah, the one chat where we was all wondering where the hell you were.
Meanwhile, the Nretsew died, so
As
joined that.
usual.
put that in a montage.
And he's gone. Okay.
Oh
My
right,
most
no,
Come on,
I think
bitter,
everyone else should have been
bland.
thinking of.
Bitter,
The one.
bland.
Shut up, you.
Hey, it's my turn to speak.
Well, I want to speak, but I
Whoa,
think some
we go.
people will agree.
I
that
really
this
should
is-
let you speak, considering you barely do, actually, anyway. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
This-
know what happened there, but Skype just completely destroyed itself. Continue.
anyway, though, I think we can all remember that time we all crashed Karto's internet with those monotone voices.
Oh, yeah, that was
Oh god.
Now we're going
In fact, can I change my vote?
Go on
Okay,
then.
yes, you can.
I would like to nominate something that happened in Star Wars Old Republic, funnily enough. Basically, for those that do not know, I roleplay in lots of MMOs, and there was a roleplay event called Judgment's Reach. Basically, it was a huge collaborative effort of Sith versus Jedi and Empire versus Republic, and one of the big ones we had. Oh, shut up, Sora! I see your comment in the chat.
I'm actually very interested in this, so all of you shut up.
Yeah, basically, we went to Judgment's Reach, Hoth, started fighting, fought on a bridge. Suddenly everyone stopped. We couldn't move. We couldn't say anything other
Did
than
you do the
in our
hard shake?
parties. No. Then suddenly, everyone got kicked off. We crashed a server.
Wow. You crashed an Old Republic server, that's awesome.
Later that month, the person who coordinated Judgment's Reach got an email from BioWare saying, "Hey, don't do that again, please."
Oh, that's amazing! No, that wins. Karto,
Hey, you
that
don't
wins.
have such a crappy server, you should have played.
I'm sorry, but that just wins. That was great.
It kind of does win.
Yeah,
If
that's
you're
pretty
actually
cool.
Part
Yeah.
of the moment, if you read the moment, that has got to be a win, basically.
That was
Rest in
brilliant.
peace. Rest in peace, Progenitor Hoth.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing. I've never heard of that happening before on Star Wars. I've heard about it happening in other MMOs, but not Star Wars. That's amazing. Good job.
We're just too good.
Oh yeah. Right then. So.
So hopefully we'll have a lot more memorable moments for next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, considering you may be able to join me at Alcon next year, but fuck it. I don't want to remind me. Can we go to
Maybe.
London Con, Carter?
Yeah, win the
Can we-
tournament
can we-
this year.
Okay, so now it's time for the only award which actually matters.
Spoilers, it doesn't.
In real life, it doesn't. No.
It's time to announce the Otaku Blaze Anime of the Year 2013.
And the nominees, huh?
I know my vote isn't gonna win. So
I don't. My vote isn't going to win because no one else would have voted for mine. Possibly Sora, but he's got other things he would have voted for.
there was a poll?
Well, there kind of was, since I asked everybody for their picks.
Oh, okay.
So, this year's biggest anime for us is...
Titans?
Titans.
Go on!
Suspense.
It's
Chaos
incredible
Entry.
suspense without drums.
The Pet Girl of Sakura Hall!
Woot woot. For the
Wait,
win.
what one?
The Pet Girl of Sakura Hall. the series which changed both me and Nretsew's lives.
Yes, essentially.
By wasting it, ironically. Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, literally it came down to Nretsew's vote.
Oh God, really?
Yeah,
Why my vote?
because you were the last
I was-
one.
I was so torn between Katara-san and Pit Girl Sakura-san. You have no idea. That could have gone really interesting. Wow.
Obviously, you people haven't watched the magic that is Love Lab.
No, we haven't. Trust it. Don't worry, Riddick. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh,
It's
my
obvious.
It's
God.
a missed
obvious.
award, basically.
It's obvious you
How
haven't.
about we give Love Love its own award? It gets the Riddick's Choice Award.
Most
special
you
award.
anticipated.
Riddick's Special Choice Award that he gets to deliver as a member of the cast. We should do that. We should have an Otaku Blaze People's Choice Award or something. That'd be nice.
About as relevant as it's about as relevant as a Teen Choice Award.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's
I think
that's basically the end of our awards. So
Have a lovely Christmas, everyone. And
Yeah,
just
boy.
remember that I love you.
no, you don't.
You're lying again.
Yeah. Damn straight.
But really, there is one little thing we have to add, or at least I have to add.
Mine and Dominic's birthday.
I had a
Quite recent.
I don't know what this is. I'm getting interested.
Well, it's not an award. It's more a goodbye to something.
God, it's not me again, is it?
Oh God, you're not
tempting.
shutting down the website. Please, good God, no.
No.
Somewhere to work. Oh, thank God.
Well, because basically, this is going to be the last thing that we ever really do with our little chibi avatars.
I haven't actually
Yes!
seen them, but okay.
Yeah, the
I
little
get to evolve.
yeah
My
the
limbs will have full appendage. Yay!
our little chibi avatars that have been with us since the very first BlazeCast.
Oh, we need Pokemon evolution montages
They've
now.
they have gone through numerous reincarnations.
Yeah,
And yet I've only had mine for near enough half a year.
yeah.
And I don't think
But-
Rick even has one yet.
Karto, here's the thing. Do I get to keep the hammer?
Maybe.
That's good.
Karto,
I want that.
Karto, as soon as this is done, you're sending me the images of the new, whatchamacallit, and I'm gonna go animate an actual Pokemon evolution thing.
Oh yes, that seems great. Carter's typing. Oh, we gotta get the reveal today. Ooh.
No, we're not getting the reveal today.
Oh.
You still have to wait until next year to see it.
I hate you. I really want to see him.
Oh, God, I've been-
I forgot about them.
Even looking at the silhouetted images, I know mine's going to be awesome.
Yeah, they look really good in silhouette.
Yeah,
if you
all-
haven't seen
I've
the
not seen the silhouettes yet.
Yeah, I put them up on Twitter and they're up on the site. But
Going to the
I
site.
will say this. Well, the only ones that I actually put in the image were mine, Hunter's, Nretsew's, and Dominic's. Those are the ones which have done ones for Sora and Digi. But yeah, I will say this. Hunters and Nretsew's were actually really fun to work on.
Yay, I'm a fun
bet.
person.
You made them kiss, didn't you?
You see the new podcast and it's just us fringing and shit.
Well, considering Nretsew's meant to be a
Don't you start! I prefer the two.
It's
Oh god, I'm just imagining this now being an ongoing discussion on Twitter now.
but
Hashtag
yeah, I will also say that we actually have 2 versions of each one.
Ooh,
Oh
interesting.
dear.
One will be solely for the regular podcasts.
Okay.
But the other one will be used for pretty much everything else. And we also have, I'm also trying to create little icons for everyone.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to. Yeah.
So there is a lot going on, and there's also still a lot for me to do. Trust me.
Our own icons?
What?
Can we submit our own icons, or is it just?
Yeah,
made
you can design your own and everything, and I'll try
Oh
to
hell yeah!
I'll try to get it so it fits in where everybody else is.
Yeah, so
I'll
just
just
keep
put-
it simple.
So yeah,
I'll just put football manager's head there. Yeah, done.
although Sora's, I've actually already got yours.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, it's the redesign of Otaku Blaze. Honestly, it's kind of all happening at random, really.
Yes.
Because honestly, for years I have been wanting to redesign the eye.
Ooh, the eye.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for years. So when I finally did it, I just went, fuck it, I'm going to design everything. I'm going to update it all to this standard.
Cool.
So,
And our lives will never be the same again.
kind of, yeah. So
Yep.
next year is going to be hopefully a fresh start for Otaku Blaze and gamers. Got a lot planned. Got a lot to work on.
We have a lot, and I mean a lot of content planned in terms of LPs and stuff.
LPs, reviews, countdowns, commentaries. A lot of stuff is planned.
Reviews.
Even an LP of
reviews
Sonic
when actually-
Genesis.
We're gonna try and be.
You can do that if you want to.
Oh god. Please God no.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be doing it in parts though.
yeah, because of all the slowdown.
Yeah.
It'll take like 5 years to
Yes, you
slow
you will
down.
see you will see the return of I don't know where you're going with this in a brand new light.
Possibly a lot of other stuff as well. So
Those reviews.
yeah, so get ready.
Even I might do some work.
Ha!
I know, that was the joke.
Oh, I'll know you'll do some work, Hunter. I'll make
Oh.
you do it.
Yeah.
Oh hell, I did do a freaking rips over Pokemon 15. Nobody's gonna hear it, but I did it.
So anyway, the last time with our little avatars, this has been Cartoon 1989 with Halo Hunter, Nretsew, Dominic, Sora, and Riddic. We will see you all next year. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Have fun, people.
Merry Christmas.
Now,